It's 9:20, Maddie, Jason and Arnold in the morning. And on Tuesday, we are joined by date coach Kydon from Lunch Actually. Hello, Kydon.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Missed you last week because you were on reservist, right?
That's right.
Okay, so help is back. How do we get him to commit? Because it's more than just holding hands, right?
That's right. And I wanted to share a story that I had during reservist. I was talking to one of my reservist friends, and I was sharing with him that, one of my clients actually, he's a super eligible guy, and he's a lawyer, 40 plus, very eligible. And people are introducing him girls left and right. So there was one time this girl wrote a message to him and said, "Hey, I've got this girl. She's very hot. She earns a lot of money and she paints very well." And she WhatsApped him a picture of her painting. So my client said to me, Kydon, why would I care whether a girl can paint?
That is true.
How does that add value to my life? I don't care if she can paint. So what I want to say is, when you want to make a guy commit to you, you have to give them what they care about.
Right.
That's really, really important.
I'm afraid to ask, what do they care about?
It ain't painting, baby.
Okay, there are many.
Poetry?
No, I was sharing this with my reservist friend, and then he thought about it for a long time, and he said something which made me realize, if a guy earns a lot of money and can paint very well, I suppose that's attractive to girls. Girls like guys like that, and it supposedly shows superior genes, and that's why he can get a lot of girlfriends. And when girls like a person like that, they mistakenly think that guys also like girls like that.
That's true. We think everyone is like us, right?
Yes, exactly. And that is where the biggest fallacy is, the biggest misconception is.
Put this simply, Kydon, isn't it that girls are appreciated to guys sort of for what they can do?
That's right.
And for guys, it doesn't necessarily go the same.
Yes, we
which
don't
is a shame,
appreciate
really.
the same things from
Okay,
girls.
so it's really get on with it. What is it?
So it's about knowing a guy, right?
Yes, it's about knowing a guy and giving him what he wants.
So, okay, so are you saying that every guy wants different thing, or is there that one thing that they want?
Okay, I think it's the most important thing. There are different guys in different stages of their lives, and you have to add. Okay, the main thing is to add value to his life.
Okay.
Think about how you can add value to his life. So my client in his 40s, what does he want? He wants to settle down. He wants a person who can build his life together. He wants someone who is cooperative.
Cooperative.
I mean, that's the word he used,
i.e. obedient.
In a way, okay, if that guy wants an obedient girl, then you have to give him what he wants. Otherwise, he's not going to settle down with you.
No, so someone who is strong-headed isn't going to work for him, right?
So if you're strong-headed, then you have to find a guy who appreciates strong-headed girls.
That's true. That's true. So that is rule number one when it comes to getting your guy to commit to you.
That's right. Give him what he wants.
All right, but that's not it, right? There's
Yes,
more.
there's
There's
more.
more to the story, and we'll come back with that on how to get your guy to commit to you with our date coach, Kydon T. 9:31, this is getting so exciting. It's date coach Kydon Tay in the studio with us, Maddie, Jason and Arnold in the morning. And we are trying to get him to teach us on how to get your man to commit to you. And the first one being that give the man what he wants, right? So, okay, I want you guys, let's do the following exercise. Complete the following, yeah? I married my wife because ... Jason?
Nice butt. She's perfectly sane.
That was not what I was expecting.
I would hope the second one would be true for everybody.
Okay, let's see. What's your answer, Arnold? Why did you marry your wife?
She lets me do whatever I want. No, okay, not the crazy stuff. Not the crazy stuff. But I get to fish, I get to play tennis, and keep being outdoors and working out.
do what
So
you like,
yeah,
right?
I mean, so I get to do
She
that.
lets you be a man.
Yeah, I guess so. You could put it that way.
All
It's
right.
very important.
Kydon?
All right, so I married my wife because she's cooperative. And what about you, Maddie? Let's get some perspective.
Yeah.
Why I married my wife?
Well, you married your husband.
Because it's quite long. He's adventurous, exciting, funny, intelligent, knowledgeable, and he's amazing with kids.
And you like white dudes.
Bugger you.
Nadira, how about you?
Oh, what?
Why do you like your boyfriend?
Yeah, because he's awesome. He's muscular.
Nadira thinks like a guy. Okay, so Kydon, with that exercise, simple exercise, what does it tell you?
Well, what it tells is that, different people like different people for different reasons. That's the most important. So again, if you want this particular guy to commit to you and he hasn't been doing it for the longest time, well, really check yourself and ask yourself, have I been giving him what he wants from a relationship?
Okay.
So if you really target what he wants, most guys would want you by their side. They wouldn't want to let you go. So that's the most important thing.
Okay. Okay.
Which leads me to the second point. Now, this is a fear that a lot of guys have. Now, the question is they always ask themselves is, now, you are like that today, and I like you very much. But what's going to happen in like 5 years, 10 years? If I'm going to marry you, will you change?
Will you become like your mother?
Yes. Will you become like my mother?
Is that what you really think? You think so far ahead?
No, guys, when we want to make a commitment, we always think to ourselves, will this woman change?
Yeah.
And after marriage, after childbirth, will she be the same person?
But who can tell?
That's the whole point. Nobody can tell. So what I would encourage the girls to do is at least share with him that, this characteristic is not going to disappear anytime soon.
Oh,
I mean, you can't guarantee it, but
lie to him.
He needs to hear it. He needs to hear that this is the real you.
Yeah, this is the real
and it
you.
will continue to be the real
That's
you,
right.
even if you're lying through your teeth.
He needs to he needs to hear that the fake you is the real you. That's all you gotta do, ladies.
You guys are so simple.
I'm cringing.
And last but not least,
And last but not least, so after you've given him what he wants, after you've told him that you're going to stay the same, then you've got to take it away from him.
Huh? What do you mean?
okay.
I get it.
What does he mean? We'll come back and find out because this is critical on how to get your guy to commit to you on Kiss 92. We're having plenty of fun with date coach Kydon Tay. I hope you're learning something because we sure are. Maddie, Jason and Arnold in the morning. And date coach Kydon Tay is teaching you how to get your man to commit.
That's right. So today we talked about a few things. The first one is to give him what he wants. And that's really, really important. So don't give him what you want. Give him what he wants. The second one is after you've given him what he wants and he likes you very much, you're going to imply to him that you're going to stay the same. And this is the real you.
Don't worry, I'll never be like my mother or your mother.
That's right.
Yeah.
So now he likes you and he knows that this person that he likes is going to stay the same. Now the third thing and the most important thing you're going to do is to take it away from him. All right. So what do I mean by taking it away from him? The most important thing is you got to make him work to get your attention.
Yeah.
Because what happens to a lot of girls is that once they think that there's some kind of promise in that relationship, they become very needy. They try their best.
So you lure him in, then you run away.
That's right. And then you run away and you keep a distance and let him come to you.
Yeah.
Because now he likes you. He knows that it's going to change. Let him come to you. Make him work for it.
Yeah, I totally agree. So you show him what you got.
Yes.
And then you take it away and make him work for it.
That's right.
You heard that, Nadira? Yes. The only unmarried one in the studio. Okay.
But how long? How long do you know? I mean, how long can you sort of run away without making him
Entangle the
despondent? Yeah.
Right. Truthfully, it should be your entire life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing which you don't always give up everything. And it's a mindset that you bring throughout your life.
You know what? I totally agree with you, Kydon. When my wife is sort of distant and a little bit reserved, it's 100 times more attractive than when she's all like, "Oh, how are you today?" Blah blah blah. Dee dee dee.
So that how she keeps you in line.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle thing. It's a lifetime thing.
No wonder my husband is still so crazy about me. That is good advice. That really is very, very
Thank
good
you.
advice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kydon Tay. Next week on Tuesday, he'll be back again. So if you have any questions regarding dating, 971-70920 is the SMS number, or you can email us anytime during the week and we'll pose your questions to him next week. Breakfast at kiss92.sg.